as the Titans get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
I figured he was going to do that because he had to go on one.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now Ryan gets it off to Freeman. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
They run, Devontae Freeman. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And that man, Derrick Henry, boy, was he one of the stories of the postseason. Leading rusher in the NFL during the regular season, but even then, kind of under the radar. But he really showed America how valuable he was during that Titans postseason run. A 3-game stretch starting in Week 17. Charles, 211 against Houston, 182 versus the Pats, and 195 in Baltimore.
And what I think is surprising for people is, as you said, he was under the radar. But if you go back 2 seasons when they had a little bit of playoff success, remember when they won in Kansas City? People remember the play where Marcus Mariota got the ball batted back to him. What they may have forgotten was Derrick Henry shredding the Kansas City defense with well over 100 yards in that game. So at playoff time, when he plays big, which he normally does, Tennessee tends to have success. That's the kind of back that they have in Derrick Henry.
17 yards on that play for the Titans. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Now Tannehill. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Oh!
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. Open man is Davis. He's got it for the Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis there to make the grab. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now a 7-0 game. Joseph now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now on 2nd and 16, Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Ryan going to give to Freeman on the draw. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Ryan's throw caught by Jones, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, it's Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And finding the tight end, Hooper. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover? Corner, safety, linebacker. He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Come on! Go get
him! Touchdown, Falcons! Matt Ryan in the final seconds of the first half as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Part 3.
don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something that feels somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Allen Bailey, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Tannehill. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. In for the sack, Deion Jones.
Coming in untouched.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Here's Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Fielded at the 43. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The defensive end Cameron Wake brings him down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Here's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
It's a game of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. And it's caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
There's some excitement. Right, go for 2. And instead it gets picked off. How about the return?
Yeah, right.
Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Tannehill. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
I don't know how that wasn't a
To throw again, Ryan.
Look, oh my God.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Jones has it. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll run here with Freeman. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
It's so much. It's been like almost an hour and a half that we've probably been down behind because I haven't finished one
throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Justin Hardy there to make the grab. Thought it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. That's complete right around the 8. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Ran straight through, I guess.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. He got 29 yards that time. Tannehill now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Tannehill. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Tannehill. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more on that one and another first down. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in the late score.
I set up my fucking...
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
For them to bite on that while my streak goes even further.
Again, Tannehill. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. 20, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons push further out in front. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he's taking it all the way back for the return touchdown. And this game just got a little crazier. They're still alive here in the final stages.
So you're saying there's a chance.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
I know Madden like the back of my hand. Just like
so let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Thanks a lot, Madden. Let me know. Bullshit happened the whole time.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Madden has tendencies. A lot of people don't know that. Madden has tendencies.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
He completes it to Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Mike. Ready. Mike 25. Mike. Let's go deep. Tighten up.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Back-to-back running plays, putting them in negative territory. What can they do coming up on 3rd and 15? Freeman again. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we sign off from Nashville.
Fucking bullshit. Lost that shit to that punk bitch motherfucker. 2 interceptions.
How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asked you my name, huh? You ready?
I thought you were ranking points right now.
What?
Oh, you got it ranking points?
Whatever that means.
The ranking point number is supposed to be like if you're trying to reach top 100 or some shit. These the Vikings, they're a good team. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I use the Vikings stuff and switch it on the playbook and advanced settings to what you like to do.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job. You can see that on my head is
I could have sworn I did this last time and it wasn't on my playbook.
You have to do it every time.
No, I know. I did it last time. Oh, I pressed circle instead of X. Gotta do it every time. So funny how you're so interested in fucking coaching and shit, but you don't want to fucking play. Tell your bitch.
So it's also working TV. But at the same time, I'm like, I just see what you're doing wrong. But at the same time, you can also tell me if I fuck off.
I don't care.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab water.
Yes, sir.
Focus on your position, just know your spot. Show don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
Faster running back.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Get up to that line, buddy.
Now Cook. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Tackle made by K'Wan Short.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Got out of it.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down, stopped at the Panthers' 40-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Let's make them choose. Let's make them choose.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Ooh, legend special?
Hold on, baby.
Working out of the gun. Cousins going deep for Diggs.
No! Come on!
Yeah, so they have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short. They elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there.
It hurts the most too, especially when it's on 30.
I just missed the field goal. I know it.
And And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
You know,
Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's got some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Throwing is Newton, and they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
That was a terrible spin, fellas.
Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
Come on, dude. Anytime today, pick your play.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
Ready? Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense.
First down. Here's the run with Cook. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on football.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse?
Safety!
I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff.
He didn't get out of there.
Oh, that's you, partner. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. McCaffrey. And he takes this across the 15 to the 17. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Well, if you do read man covers, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Newton on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. So now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 21. Now Newton on first down. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Oh, my God. Wide open.
Away. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
I was just like this. Let's go. Let's get losing and everything.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 42. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Cousins again, going deep for Diggs. Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw it is Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. A 1st down throw for Cousins. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Hey, Charlie.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and good by Bailey, and that'll make our score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Called out a very strong gain of 24. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, Newton. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. On now, Graham Gano. He's hit from 63 as recently as last year. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll run with McCaffrey, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the ground, McCaffrey. And an alley to run. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Gun.
From the gun, here's Newton. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
run the ball right up the middle with him. Right up.
On the ground, McCaffrey.
Wide
and
open.
he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown of the night. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
The Vikings take over.
Let's go, boys, bring it up.
At their own 25-yard line.
Probably trying to wait for Kendrick. Is it a trap? Kendrick sent the ball to him, right? Is it a trap?
Yeah, Lathan's is in there, everybody else.
I suppose.
I don't know.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Cousins throw complete to Thielen. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10, right at the 40. Now a nice throw here, right side. He holds it in. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. Cousins now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's first and 10. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen with his second touchdown of the night. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Bailey got the extra point, and the lead down to 10, 24-14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
How did he do it so many times?
I don't know, dude. Fucking beats me. I was never...
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now a run with McCaffrey. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Well, he can be a load to handle off the edge, and he can do it against the pass. Sure, he can do it against the run like he did there.
And you mentioned a load. How about having to adjust to his speed as well? Because not only does he bring some pop, he brings some dash as well. A nice play in that situation.
Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
It's going to be a long day. Let's
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun on third down, Newton. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Newton to throw, and he's got the hook up to Moore. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Hey, Ken. Hey, Haywood.
First down, here's Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A huge play there, Cousins to his tight end, Rudolph. 41 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from 7 yards away. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown.
Better just underneath, work the ball downfield, move the chain.
That's fielded in the end zone. And
down.
all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Stop these outside runs.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. A gain of 3, second down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Newton now to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there. And in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Do it for the Chiefs.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Here's Newton. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
I'm not going to punt it away.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Let him know.
The Panthers going for it on fourth. Newton completes it to Samuel. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
I'm coming after you. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
On 2nd and 9, Newton, they'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
It's usually how it works, right? It happened to me and fucking Yabba when Yabba was
2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Newton. And he's got McCaffrey over. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 16.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
Christian McCaffrey, it was a fucking mess, bro.
Target. 20.
Stupid.
Shit. 8. Check the backer.
Here's McCaffrey looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no game. Down.
Adjustments to strip. Hurry for my adjustments to strip.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Another play. So weak.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And you look back over the score sheet. Interesting. A very
mesh. I guess what I'm doing, I figure what I'm doing is I'm not giving the ball to my superstar players.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I never do.
Yeah, I fucking play football. Like, I play the game like it's supposed to be played. Like, everybody else is like, okay, this is my superstar player. I'm going to throw it to him all day. I'm going to run the ball with him all day.
That's what everybody thinks in the league. Everybody thinks that I'm trying to get the ball to Tyreek Hill because he has a 99 speed. I really don't. I really try to get the ball to fucking like my tight end and DeAndre. I hardly ever throw it to Tyreek. Tyreek's just in my slot just because of his speed, and I don't even throw it to him. Unless I fucking see it open. I don't even force it to him either. What time do you pick the kid up?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Tennessee Titans. Steven Gostkowski now has this one teed up, and we are underway from Gillette Stadium. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
This guy is the fucking Patriots.
Huh?
I'm playing against the Patriots.
Actually, those balls have dropped a lot.
Probably.
Ready. 70, Indy. 61, Max Fox, White. Let's go.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Let's see what you got. Hey, wahoo! 80 weapons. Let's go.
Now Tannehill. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Derrick Henry.
Come on. Can somebody block from one game?
As he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
Hey, team 6.
Henry. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
60 Pittsburgh. You draw courses.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. Got a man, and it's
That's
taken
why.
in for
Figured
a
his punk
Titans
ass out. He likes to run
touchdown.
from it, huh? He likes to run from it and fuck you up.
There to make the grab. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that makes the score 7-0. Joseph now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Kickoff.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Sony Michel, his first carry. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady, this one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
He's checking.
Brady gives to Michel. And some room to maneuver. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, 65 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Gostkowski with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Oh, my God, dude. You're not about to sit here and bother me all day. That's what you're not going to do. I don't want to hear Aaron all day. No,
set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
That's so annoying.
When you scored points, when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
No, his aunt said that, you know, the best way to get out of your room is to do chores and all this other shit. So now he's trying to fucking do chores thinking that he's fixing to fucking get out the room and shit like that.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jamie Collins coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on third. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
Once again, I don't have my fucking playbook. God, man.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Not only is the slant route really difficult to cover, it's a real staple play for an offense on a 4th down because it's a quick-hitting play. Get the ball in the hands of the quarterback right to the receiver.
And the receiver has to be ready because that thing's coming on a rope. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Bravo!
Throwing again on second down. Tannehill completes it to Davis. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Tannehill on the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. They'll run with Henry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. Now Lewis here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. A second down run with Lewis. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. From the gun on third down, Tannehill. And he locates Walker, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. Tannehill in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Shotgun handoff for Lewis. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, they had that one sniffed down. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me,
I was.
partner. It sounds like you're thinking the three's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So,
well, here's the deal. Getting the three is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into
double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. He was looking for Edelman there.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And he hits the running back, Dion Lewis. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Tannehill. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Tannehill on the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's now 10 of 10 throwing the ball here to start the game. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And that is caught. Walker, touchdown Titans. Delaney Walker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Let's go, bring it up.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Both teams have... And we were